professors have been a topic of conversation for the last 5 years. Identify a tenured professor a mile away. It's like a guarantee that you won't be fired if you're doing any sort of a research project. And the downside of that is you get people who don't give a shit and work it all the way through. Thing is I had no expectation. All I want, and nothing ever felt right.
This is my video. Well, I needed to go.
Good day, people. It is Father's Day, so for those of you that are fathers, take a load off and enjoy your day. Happy Father's Day. So today I would like to talk about tenureship. It's also something that, I'd really like to learn more about, and it's certainly been around for a long time. I'm just wondering, though, is it still relevant? So let's check it out. Here we go. All right, tenure. Academia tenure. It's a permanent, this is what Google says. It's a permanent and guaranteed contract in academia. So, okay, that's nice, but why did it start? What was the reason behind putting that in place, the tenureship? Why did it start? Google, again. The reason behind it was to support academic research in education, so that the people that were doing the research wouldn't be retaliated upon from whoever they were doing the research, so they wouldn't get any backlash or punishment. And that started actually a long time ago. It started initially in the 1600s, which is really weird to think, but it wasn't really developed until the 1900s. And it's this is a mouthful, the Committee on Academic Freedom, of Academic Tenure, and the American Association of University, that formal policies and legislation began to pop up. So tenure, it's this contract that they sign, and it's like a guarantee that you won't be fired if you're doing any sort of a research project. And that's nice, but the reason why I bring it up today is because it's relevant to me. I have 2 college-age kids. Well, they're out of college now, but so professors have been a topic of conversation for the last 5 years. And this is why it got on my radar, because it's designed to protect researchers and ensure academic freedom, the freedom to be able to go and do research without fearing retaliation from big business. And because most of this stuff is done, it's related to politics. So they needed to add some protection there. And I totally get that. But here's what's happening now, is you can identify a tenured professor a mile away. And the downside of that is you get people who don't give a shit, who, some of them now, obviously not all of them, who don't care. So, they're rude. If you ask questions, they publicly shame you. It's basically, some people use it as a blank check to do whatever they want in the classroom and not fear retaliation. Now, can it be terminated? Yes, it can. And it can be terminated based on for financial or legal dissolution of the research program. That's one way it can be terminated. But my question is, do we still need it? I mean, people write things who knows how much research involved, but people put things on the internet about companies and political parties all the time. Do they get sued? Yeah, maybe sometimes for slander. Who knows? But do we really need this sort of safeguarding in today's world where information is it's everywhere? I can't say that all of it's really that accurate, but is this still something that we need to be doing? Because I'll show you the trends. The trend is over the past few decades, there's been a dramatic reduction in the number of tenured track faculty in the US. Less than 20%. Now Google's saying this again because Google knows everything. Less than 25% of faculty positions are now on track to be tenured. And don't get me wrong, with all due respect, there is a process to it and it takes years, and you really have to mind your P's and Q's and you have to jump through all these hoops. So there's definitely a process, and one might think that, you really earn protection from being terminated, but now the problem is people are using it to do whatever they want, and they don't care about being fired. Now, can they be fired? Sure, they can. It's a lot harder. There's been cases of, teachers sexually harassing their students and thinking, screw it, I'm tenured. For people like that, for people who have that sort of train of thought, God bless you, and I'm going to pray for you because you need help. So people are using it some of these teachers are, of course, you're always going to get people who take advantage of safeguards. But like I said, here's my challenge to all of you. I would love to have a conversation with someone who maybe is tenured or thinking about pursuing that track. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love, maybe I'm way off. Maybe you can educate me. Maybe we can have a real conversation. I totally invite that. Maybe we can do like a Zoom call. I would love that. Here's what I'm not going to entertain. Somebody hiding behind their computer, making, trying to have a conversation with me behind a computer, hiding behind their computer and saying whatever you want. Yeah, I'm not going to entertain that. If you want to have a real conversation and let's go back and forth, and if you want to, I have no issues disagreeing with someone. I would love to have a real conversation. It kind of looks like it's on its way out, but I'd love to learn more about it. It's certainly been a relevant topic for our family. So anyway, that's my challenge to you. If any of you guys out there want to talk about this, any professors, drop me a message. Let's do it, because I'd love to learn more about this, because I might be way off. I might be, there might be other things I need to learn. So let me know what you think. Let's have a conversation. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.